So much stuff in development that it's easy to just have these announcements go under the radar. And while we didn't get an actual look at it, it is nice to see that this type of stuff is actually going on right now at the end of the day. Like, Microsoft has so much stuff going on and people don't even realize it. Yes, it's easy to go and look at the 15, 16, 17 already announced games. And those aren't rumored games, by the way. Those are 100% announced games that they've already shown off. I'm even including one that's early in development, though, with the Kojima game, but still, it's been announced. You know, it's once it's announced, it's announced. Now, there's other games that haven't been announced, but we know that there's possibly upwards of over 35 games in development at game studios. I mean, you can assume that the next Doom is in development, right? The next Gears of War is, like, we're not counting any of that stuff, but this game is now officially announced, and it's very interesting to see what comes from this, because we could be seeing something from it very soon, and I think everybody would be much on board with what's going on here. So let's get into it. I can't wait. It should be a fun video. What's up, everybody? Crap Gamer here with Crap Gamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I certainly appreciate it. Please leave a like on the video. I'm looking to get 100 likes on all of these videos. It certainly helps, and it means a lot to me personally. Like I said, it's a very small goal. I'm sure a lot of people are like, 100 likes, that's nothing. You know, so-and-so, Jim Bob, gets, 1,000 million likes, and he's better than you. Okay, good. They're all better than me. I suck. I get it. But I'm still looking to get those 100 likes, so if you can help me out, I'd appreciate it. Now, the part that I think is very interesting with this is, obviously, Zenimax is playing a huge role in what Microsoft is getting. We're going to see the first fruits of that labor early next year with Redfall, and of course with Starfield, highly anticipated games. But Zenimax Online has a new game, and it's been in development for almost almost 5 years, with almost 200 devs working on it. So we could be seeing this sooner rather than later, and wow, what an amazing thing this would be. We could even see this come out next year, or announced next year and come out. But it's no secret that Zenimax Online Studios, developer of MMORPG The Elder Scrolls Online, is working on a new game. And the news was shared by studio head Matt Fiore around 3.5 years ago, when he also confirmed the project would be a new IP powered by a new engine. However, in a new recent interview featuring Zenimax Online creative director Ben Jones, he shined some additional light on the upcoming project. Speaking to the Product Builder podcast, Jones said that he's worked on the game for roughly 4.5 years now, and the high-level lore and story overview beats were actually there before he even joined the team. Zenimax currently has nearly 200 developers working on what Jones described as a very large-scale project. We're primarily known for Elder Scrolls Online, which is an extension of a very established Elder Scrolls universe that we also publish here at Bethesda, but I am driving an independent team working on a new intellectual property, and I've been doing that for about 4.5 years. In terms of my responsibility, as I've hinted before, I'm responsible for a design team of about 50 people. We've got a development team of nearly 200 at this point, spread all over the globe, so myself as well as my development management partners manage the entry of the project at this point. This is considerable investment and a very large scope project. We're creating a new IP, so a lot of that started with a background for the world, a vision for the high-level world that we were going to create, and to a degree, a story that we wanted to tell. The biggest beats of that existed before my time here. My job was to take those components and really put flesh on the bone to create a core team that understood what my bosses were seeking to create. So, I mean, to me, it sounds like they're creating, well, obviously, they've already said a new IP, but again, this could be huge because we don't know what it is. It's a brand new IP. They do quality work. I've played Elder Scrolls Online. It's pretty good. So seeing what they could do with a brand new IP would be absolutely incredible. So, I mean, when you think about all the games that Microsoft has in development, this sounds like it could be something really cool. The first two hires that we had on the team, according to him, were a lead writer and what they call a lore master, someone who's responsible for the core tenets of the IP and all of the mythology that goes into the game. We worked together along with our core creative team to establish what those core tenets are. We iterated on that. Our main story has changed 10 times in the last 4.5 years as we evolve what the product is. Ben Jones also talked about the COVID impact on Zenimax Online, which was relatively mild, given that the studio had already had a head start on remote development. And according to Jones, the team had largely been distributed since the late 2018s, early 2019, creating 5 satellite offices out of about 200 employees. Half don't really work or live in Maryland, which remains the main office. There's a chance the new Zenimax Online game will come some connection with a mobile app experience, as Jones highlighted the importance of such a feature and pointed to Bungie's Destiny as an appropriate way to use it. It may be a little bit before the developer's ready to unveil this next big game, but we'll certainly be looking forward to seeing what happens, since Elder Scrolls Online had over 20 players announced in early 2022, now over 21 million. So yeah, this seems pretty cool, and that they've already been working on it for almost 5 years bodes extremely well to see exactly what's going to happen in the future with the IP and things like that. So having something from scratch, a brand new game, sounds pretty damn incredible. Now for me, I love the fact that we keep seeing, more, because it all comes down to the games, and people don't like to wait for games, and I certainly get that. But at the same time, I just want to say, it honestly, it blows my mind the amount of games and properties and things that they're working on, right? It just honestly, it really just, it blows my mind, the fact that they're able to kind of do all this amazing stuff. And the fact that they've also been able to get people interested in Xbox again. I mean, Xbox is doing quite well, and the fact of the matter is, we keep seeing them do these awesome things. I think we're going to continue to see some amazing things from these different studios and things like that. And it makes a lot of sense for Microsoft to be able to have such a variety. You want your games as a service like that. You want your your regular RPGs, though. Microsoft is obviously going to be the home of RPGs, especially I would say the Western ones. You got Avowed, you've got Starfield, you've got future Fallout, you've got future Elder Scrolls, you've got Fable, you've got a lot of stuff working right for these companies. And I think Microsoft is just doing a really good job. And to be quite frank with you, I love the fact that they're out there and they have all these different types of varieties of games, because that's the spice of life at the end of the day. We continue to see all these companies do great things, and Microsoft seems, and the pressure point is on quality. You want quality, right? Quality games. It can't just be, nonsense. It's got to be great games. It's got to be games that they, take, that they take with pride with. You know what I mean? That's the thing I think that's missing. So many people just want them to release these games when they're not ready, and that cannot be the way that they do it. They've got to go out of their way and make things as best that they can, And I will link this so you guys can check it out. Let me know what you think. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. Crap gamer out.